Moses?
Yes.
Mr. Placitella?
Yes, with a notation, happy birthday, Mr. Kayozic.
So noted. Mrs. Sotera?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes. Okay, we're up to K1 through K9. Mover and seconder, please.
So moved.
Mr. Bruno.
Second.
Mrs. Sotera. Discussion, comments, questions on K1 through K9? This is where no. Never mind. Seeing none, Mr. Boyce?
Mr. Bruno? Yes. Mr. Kayazic?
Yes.
Mr. Hochberg?
Yes.
Mrs. Lavin?
Yes.
Mr. Moses?
Yes.
Mr. Placitella?
Yes.
Mrs. Sotera?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes. L1 and L2, mover and seconder, please.
And L3.
L3. Oh, right. L1 through L3. Mr. Boyce is going to read L3 for us.
L3, resolution approving settlement. Whereas LS commenced an action in the New Jersey Division on Civil Rights against the Board of Education entitled LS Parent Guardian on behalf of JS, a minor, and LS individually versus Freehold Regional High School District. Thank you. Individually for alleged violations of the New Jersey law against discrimination, and whereas the consultation between Board Counsel and the Board's insurance carrier, and following a mediation between the parties, a proposed settlement of this matter was reached, and whereas the Board does not admit any wrongdoing or concede any liability in connection with this matter, and whereas the Board has determined under all of the circumstances that it is in the best interest to resolve the matter amicably, therefore concluding all litigation between LS and the Board, now therefore be it resolved that the Board approves the settlement of this matter pursuant to the terms set forth in the annexed mediation agreement. Be it further resolved that the settlement is contingent upon execution of a general release in a form acceptable to Board Counsel and upon approval of a settlement by a Superior Court judge following a friendly hearing. And be it further resolved that the Board will contribute $5,000 to the settlement, representing its insurance deductible for this matter, with the balance of the settlement to be paid by the Board insurance carrier.
Thank you. Discussion, questions, comments on L1 through L3? Oh, yeah. Just have we're sending a bunch of people to the bullying workshop. Bullying prevention strategy. Two of them have a charge, none of the others do.
I know. Why was that?
So these two have a charge.
I thought maybe that was all of the fees combined in one person.
Yeah, through their organization, we're entitled to one free seminar. One of the staff members had already used their one free, but we're looking for representation across all of our districts for an anti-bullying campaign. So I felt it was very important to have a representative from every building there. But we did lock ourselves in for one free for each school. But this particular person had already attended a workshop.
So there was two, I think there, yeah, I
There
saw
were two
that
from
on
the
the
same
same,
school.
yeah, there was
The other
two.
ones are zero.
Right.
Right.
Thank you.
Should only do one at the beginning.
One.
You can make it.
I thought there was two. I read it online. I don't know. Which one, Eva?
Eva.
How about Gerald? Gerald is... What about Gerald?
I have to check on Eva's. I know about the Marlboro. we have 2 representatives from Marlboro, and Marlboro had already used the 1 free for a previous workshop, so I'll have to check on Eva.
That works. On L1 to L3? I think we did, yes. Didn't you move it? Yeah. Oh. Again, I apologize. Mover and seconder on L1 through L3. Move. Mr. Placido. Second? Mrs. Sotera, thank you. Anything further, L1 through L3?
Mr. Bruno?
Yes on L1, except I'll take no action on Jeanette and Pete Bruno, and yes on L2 and L3.
Mr. Kayasa?
Yes, first honesty.
Mr. Hochberg?
Yes.
Mrs. Lavin?
Yes.
Mr. Moses?
Yes.
Mr. Placitella? Mrs. Sotera?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes. Okay. Old business. Anyone have any old business to bring before the board? New business.
I have no business. I would be remiss as the Freehold Borough representative not to wish the Freehold Borough football team good luck for the state championship at Rutgers University at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Oh, and I have to add one other thing. I'd like to thank, I know a lot of times these things, they don't get out to the public, but I'd like to publicly thank Dr. Hazel for helping to save a kid on that team who would probably be just in the street these days, from turning his life around from being one of the captains on the team and turning his whole academic career around. So I want to publicly thank her.
I just have a question.
Yes.
What's the procedure if someone has a statement that's longer than they would express verbally? Can they submit the statement and it becomes part of the minutes?
Absolutely.
They can do that?
Absolutely. And, I mean, you can not only submit your statement to be made part of the record, you can send it to us.
Mayor, we're concerned with the lawsuit. Some people are allowed to speak more than 4 minutes at a time.
No, I'm sorry, they are not.
Yes, I do.
No, I do not. Thank you. I'm not going to argue with you.
I wasn't pointing at any individual, I was just asking a question.
I understand. Okay, do we need...
I do have one more. Seeing that we were talking about budgetary concerns at the beginning of the meeting, and we did tell the public that in December we would be looking, I want to make the motion once more that we put out an RFP for board representation, and I'm bringing that up again to the board.
My understanding is that Mr. Boyce is in the process of preparing the RFP. You can see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Hochberg, I'm putting together the RFP. I'll advance it to the board prior to our next meeting. At our next meeting, we'll have a chance to, the board will have a chance to put input in on it, and then we'll put it out from there. So that'll happen in December.
Okay. Anything else? Do we need closed session? Anyone? Motion to adjourn.